Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. How are you, my dear students? I hope you are fine and I hope you are safe. I hope also that you studied the last lesson about feeling that we had yesterday, because it is related with today's lesson, which talks about was and were. Before I start, I welcome you all and hope you the best of luck. And let's start our lesson for today. Today's lesson is about was and were. As you know, was and were are the past forms of verb to be. was و were هي الصيغ الماضي من الverb to be أو الverb be اللي معناه in Arabic يكون. Before we start, I want you to go to page 39 and try to guess the lesson objectives as we usually do. أهداف الدرس. Of course, it will be use was and were correctly, differentiate between was and were, make sentences using was and were. يعني أهداف الدرس اليوم إن احنا نستخدم was were بشكل صحيح. Differentiate means يفرق، يعني نفرق في الاستخدام بين was and were. Make sentences using was and were. يعني في نهاية السيشن إن شاء الله you can make sentences using was and were. Let's start our lesson. As you know, was and were are the past forms of verb be. If we read this sentence, Tom is at school today. Tom was at school yesterday. What is the difference between the two sentences? ما هو الفارق بين الجملتين؟ Tom is at school today. Tom متواجد بالمدرسة اليوم. Tom was at home yesterday. Tom كان بالمنزل بالأمس. The first sentence in the present form في صيغة المضارع. The second one in the past form أو في صيغة الماضي. So was is the past form of the verb be or the verb is. يعني was هي الماضي من is. As you see here, is the past form of is was. Okay? We are at school today. We were at home yesterday. We are at school today is a sentence in the present form في صيغة المضارع أو في زمن المضارع. We were at home yesterday is a sentence in the past form أو في صيغة الماضي. This means هذا يعني in where هي الماضي أو the past form of the verb are. Okay? يبقى we said was is the past form of is, and we said that are is the past form, were is the past form of are. Okay? Here we have a table. I think it clears the forms of the verb to be in the present and past. Positive اللي هي صيغة الإثبات. Negative اللي هي صيغة النفي. The pronouns الضمائر I, he, she, it take was. The pronouns we, you, they take were. This means هذا يعني I can say I was, he was, she was, it was. Also I can say we were, you were, they were. Here, can you say we was or she were? No, you can't. Because I, he, she, it take was, we, you, they take were. ده في حالة الإثبات. I, he, she, it تاخد was. We, you, they تاخد were. As we said, was is the past form of is. يعني was هي الماضي من is. And were is the past form of are. يعني were هي الماضي من الverb are. As for the negative form, أما في حالة النفي, I just put not after was or after were. يعني بس بنحط not بعد was أو were the sentence changed from the affirmative case to the negative case. تحول الجملة من الإثبات إلى النفي. Here I can say I was at school yesterday, or he was at school yesterday, she was at school yesterday, it was at school yesterday, or I wasn't at school yesterday, he wasn't at school yesterday, she wasn't, it wasn't. Okay? We can also say we were or we weren't. We were في حالة الإثبات أو we weren't في حالة النفي. أما في حالة الاستفهام أو question form, we use was and were in the beginning of the sentence. يعني بنعمل عملية تبديل بسيطة. We start with was and were. بنبدأ was أو were. برضو على حسب pronouns أو الضمائر. يعني was I, was he, was she, was it. Were we, were you, were they. Okay? يعني أنا كل اللي أنا بعمله بس إن أنا بعمل عملية تبديل. I just start with was and were to be put in the beginning of the sentence. Here we have some examples. Was he at home yesterday? Yes, he was. No, he wasn't. Here, when I answer short answers or I answer a question beginning with was and were, we always use short answers. دايما بنستخدم yes or no as an answer كإجابة. برضو when you want to answer عندما تجيب just you بتبدل was and he تبقى he was أو he wasn't in the negative case في حالة النفي. Were you تبقى you were, yes you were, or no you weren't في حالة النفي. Okay? Inshallah, with the examples it will be more clear for you. Now we have some sentences as an example. One day Bill was hungry. Bill was hungry. Here look, Bill is a singular subject, yes. فاعل مفرد. We said إن الفاعل المفرد he, she, it, I, or the singular noun takes was. بياخد was. يبقى Bill was hungry. Bob was hungry too. Bob برضو مفرد takes was. Chuck, Ted, Benji and Bethwin طبعا دول أربعة يبقى جمع يبقى where نستخدم where. Chuck, Ted, Benji and Bethwin were also in the park. Were also in the park. Here الفاعل جمع plural noun أو مجموعة من الأسماء يبقى الفاعل جمع take we use were. They weren't hungry. Here we use the pronoun they. استخدمنا الفاعل they مع were not في حالة النفي طبعا. They were happy. طبعا دي عبارة عن قصة بسيطة بتوضح لك الاستخدام بتاع was أو were عشان تبقى فاهم بس القصة. Ted said there was a sign. Bill sign معناها علامة. There was. He also said it was very funny. احنا قلنا it, as we said it takes was. Soon we were in the park. We, as you see here, takes were. We were fast and we were still hungry. Okay? هنا الفاعل we. So we used were. عشان كده استخدمنا were. There was a chest in the sandbox. It was full of bones. Here, there was. نتكلم على شيء مفرد يبقى there was. Here, it was. In it تاخد was. there were bones for everyone. okay. هنا bones طبعا جمع إن where is used with the plural noun تستخدم مع الأسماء الجمع. Fred was in the park. Fred مفرد ياخد was. He wasn't hungry. طبعا هنا الصيغة منفية لأن احنا قلنا as we said that the negative form of was is wasn't. صيغة النفي من was wasn't وصيغة النفي من were weren't. There was a bone for Bob and one for Ted. was برضو للمفرد. okay. Now I move quickly. Try to test yourself. Here, they was or were. We said they takes what? Where. يبقى they were. They were in the cinema. Okay. Here I can't say they was. ما ينفعش أقول they was. In they plural pronoun ضمير فاعل جمع أو ضمير يستخدم مع الجمع. I space in my garden. I was or I were. Of course I was because I can't say here I were إن I تاخد was. They space on the beach. They space on the beach. Here was or were. Of course they were. They were because they takes were. okay. Suzanne space in the library. Suzanne space in the library. Here we have was and were. Which one we can use here? Of course was, because Suzanne is singular and الفاعل مفرد. I use was. Here I can say Suzanne were. okay. ما ينفعش أقول Suzanne were. We space in the park. We space in the park. Here we use was or were. Of course we use were because we is a plural pronoun. He was or were. Try to answer it by yourself while watching the video. يعني حاول انك تجاوب before I say the answer. You yourself try to answer before I answer. He was or were. Of course he was because we said he takes was. You at your grandparents. Here you use was or were. Of course you were. Yes, you were. We was or were. Of course we is a plural, so we use were. He was or were. Of course he was. They was or were. Of course they were. She was or were. Of course try to answer it by yourself. She was. Yes. They was or were. They were. We were. It was because it is a singular pronoun. It was. Now we come to an end for our lesson for today. As I told you before, for any help, I am at your service at any time using my WhatsApp or my email. Okay? I really want to thank you for paying attention with me. Thank you for the second time. I hope you best of luck, best of health. Thank you. Have a nice time.